comes in with the realization that it's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. You're probably wondering, why am I bringing this up? Well, for a few weeks, if not months, I realized that I've not been okay. And I've not been okay, and that I've been needing some help. I actually just came onto terms with that not too long ago. And I realize how important it is to bring this for anyone that's going through this. I noticed that I was okay, but was not okay at the same time. I think that with our everyday life, we're just so at the moment and living in either routine or all over the place. If you're all over the place, it's probably worse. But this has made me realize that it's very important that if we're not okay, to look for help. I'm a single mom. I have a 5-year-old. I do co-parent with my daughter's dad. I've been down with that. But I also work for a time, and there's a lot with that. But I've realized that basically, there's been a few months where I've been like in a state where I'm in a good relationship, a healthy relationship, I would like to say. But it's like I'm happy, but I don't feel happy. My job is going great. My career is on the works. But I'm not happy. I'm not excited. My daughter's doing good. My daughter's health is great. And I'm grateful for it. But I'm not happy. So I would think about that sometimes. I would really think, and sorry I keep looking there, and only because I keep thinking how did it all started. But basically I realized that it was a weird feeling because I've never felt that before. I've never felt that everything's good, but I'm not happy. Like something was missing. So I would be so tired. I would get mad easily. I would snap. And I realized that I had put myself into burnt out. I reconnected again with my therapist, and she said, that's a big no. I'm such a social butterfly. So I realized that I input there's a lot to that. But I've also realized I haven't really found myself. I'm not even too sure of who I am, what I want, what I like. And by that I don't mean like, of course I know what I like, but excuse me, by the way, I'm having a hard time breathing because I somehow, with all the stress that I've created for me, my body's starting to react and I'm having some sort of like sinus infection. So I'm having a hard time breathing. Also, been having lots of migraines and all this bunch of stuff. So, my advice to you is don't wait until your body tells you. Do not wait until your body starts reacting to the stress, to the pressure, to the depression, whatever it is that you're going through. Do not let it get to that point. That was actually my only way to know that I was going through that. Actually, one of the many. But on a positive note, this gives me the opportunity to get to know me again, to get to know what I like, what I don't like, what I need to work on, and a little bit more of me time. So you're probably going to be seeing a little bit more videos. And so, as I mentioned, I am in a relationship, and my partner has actually seen me. It's the first time he's seen me like this. We haven't been together for long either, but it's hard when they try to help you, but you have a hard time accepting help. And somewhere I read that it said that it's a traumatic response. I tend to have control of everything. I like to have control of everything, which is good and bad. But the minute I lose control, everything goes crazy. And I don't really like people holding my hand. I like to do things on my own. So, my partner was really nice to give me the tools to get better. And I actually he actually gave me this Instagram psychologist. She's a holistic psychologist, and just call her name is Dr. Nicole Lepera. I really hope I'm pronouncing this right. But she has a few books, and I've actually kind of thought about buying the books, but I wanted to finish the one that I was reading. But I didn't know that I was going to be needing these books sooner than what I need them. And so he got me the book that's called How to Do the Work. Is to recognize your patterns, heal from your past, and create yourself. And basically, I think this is how she has it on Instagram. Sorry, I'm like reading. It says that it's at the holistic psychologist. And it says that comes from a revolutionary approach to healing that harness the power of the self, produce lasting change. self-discovery. I was reading so many good reviews for this book. And basically this book says, are you ready to meet yourself? It says that in her first book, How to Do the Work, Dr. Nicole offers readers for a revolutionary holistic framework for self-healing. Now, in How to Meet Yourself, she shares the interactive workbook designed to help every reader uncover the authentic self. We all fall into conditional habits and patterns, products of our past that lead to cycles and stuckness, pain and self-destruction. But as Dr. Nicole shares, we also have the innate ability to awaken and interchange behaviors that no longer serve us, allowing us to step into the highest version of ourselves by objectively and compassionately observing the physical, mental, and emotional burdens that fill our days and create our current selves. We can more clearly see what we do not wish to carry in the future. As you work through this book and witness your default habit, from sleep to movement and eating, through emotional reactivity and coarse beliefs, you will never again have to ask, but where do I start? How Do I Meet Yourself is a revolutionary guide, a kind of encouraging companion and comprehensive masterwork of self-understanding that will radically transform your inner work and outer work. So, I'm going to be working with this book. I'm actually going to start this book tonight. I've decided that I'm going to read the book, but it's my me time right now, so I need to work with that, and so I'm going to take advantage and get productive with making video and also share with you guys, because I think that this can help anyone, and it's okay that you're not okay, and it's okay that maybe not tonight, but another day it's okay. So this book is so nice, by the way. I guess this is the hard copy or whatever my partner was calling it. So I'm gonna try to read it, and I'm like trying to find the best way because it's so nice. I don't like want to bend it. Anyway, so How to Meet Yourself. It's so nice. Like, look, I love marble stuff, so this is like perfect. So, How to Meet Yourself. How to Meet Yourself, the workbook by Dr. Nicole Lepera. I'm not gonna read like what is basically like the copyrights, because I don't think it's needed. But the context are introduction. Section 1, How We Meet Ourselves. Section 2, Meet Your Habit Self. Section 3, Meet Your Emotional Self. Section 4, Meet Your Authentic Self. Acknowledgement and appendix. So, How to Meet Yourself. The introduction. Sorry, guys. I have to keep my water close by. Okay. Welcome to the beginning of a life-changing journey that has the potential to transform at your very core. You've picked this book for a reason. You may have sensed that something needs to shift in your life, and you're not alone in this feeling. If you are like most of us, you're probably stuck in an autopilot, reliving the same habits day after day. You might know that what you want to do differently, but just can't seem to change, or may feel unsure where to even start. The reality is most of who you are and what you do is determined by your past, not by your conscious choices today. This book is going to change that. An empowerment otherwise autopilot, and that we can awaken our consciousness to create new healthy habits. By objectively and compassionately observing the physical, mental, and emotional patterns that fill our days and create our current selves, we can more clearly see what we do not want to carry into the future. Excuse me. Some people describe the shift as a sudden awakening or an aha moment. For others, this realization comes slowly and makes more and more sense over time. That's what is beautiful about this journey. It will happen in different ways and it will mean different things to different people. It will be uniquely yours. For some readers, it may be the first time in years or decades you have put focused attention on yourself. That choice will have a profound impact on your life. I met a human who's fully aware of all patterns that hold them back. We're all blind to patterns of ourselves, and we're not willing or ready to face. I think that's where my issue is right now. It's like I don't even know where to start. I know that I need work for myself, but I don't know. There's so much. There's always so much. I just feel like there's so much work that needs to be done. But yes, I'm just gonna continue reading it. Sometimes we're focused on a particular issue that we don't even notice the different ways we ourselves play a role in perpetuating these difficulties. Only by understanding our habits are we able to change them, create space for a life and chosen purposes, compassion, and fulfillment. I created this workbook to serve as a guiding light, showing you a clear path of truth of who you actually are. In my first book, How to Do the Work, I share my manifestation. That's all I know how to do. On how to understand and heal from dysfunctional patterns that hold us back from living up to our fullest potential. I wrote about reparenting trauma bonds, nervous system regulations, and the inner child. I received feedback from thousands of readers who share a hunger for more information. Many wanted to go deeper, to learn more about themselves, and to develop tools to help them continue to explore and grow. Many looked for guidance on how to actually practice self-observation and self-witnessing to help identify the different subconscious habits that we are helping them stuck. After all, we have to be conscious of our dysfunctional patterns before we can set out to change them. This workbook is the answer to the requests with exercises that provide complete toolbox for fully witnessing and recovering with our authentic self. Sorry, I don't know what the heck was that. While doing the work and applying the practices in this workbook, you will begin to become aware of different habits you may have been repeating since childhood. Our earliest childhood experiences are imprinted deep within us as we grow older. It is this earliest experiences that we unconsciously recreate. If we didn't feel safe or our needs consistently met by our caregivers, children, we can become stuck painfully cycles as an adult. The journey you're about to take in this workbook will allow you to see yourself from a new perspective, unlocking layers of self-awareness that will open up to a new way of living. The exercise to life will help you truly witness yourself without judgment and release patterns in your life are holding you back and keeping you stuck. Excuse me, I know all about the feeling stuck. So, she talks a little bit about her life, and I guess I could read about it. So, a few years ago, I was practicing therapy, so felt exhausted, burned out, and unfulfilled. Oh my gosh, she described me so well. That's exactly what I feel. Exhausted, burned out, and unfulfilled. I think it's mostly just being there. I was living in survival mode, and physical and emotional health was suffering. Survival mode is such a interesting way of living. I think many of us don't even realize we're in survival mode 24/7, and we crave the stress, the drama with all of it. And I say that because I realize that I somehow can live without stress. I stress for everything, for little things. think rationally. So when I have to, you know, oh my gosh, see, like I'm having brain fog. When I have to make decisions, most of them are emotional, are never rational, because I'm just so hung on like on the survival mode. But anyways, let's continue, I guess. Excuse me, oh gosh. I wake up on Monday morning, draw myself out of bed and work, and drift through the week mindlessly and autopilot. Oh gosh, I feel like she described me so well. In the process, I consistently neglected my own need as I worked tirelessly to try to please others, always worrying about what they thought about or needed from me. Ironically, I was stuck and overwhelmed as the clients I was working with daily. It wasn't only until I had a crisis moment, a health crisis, memory difficulty, terrible digestive issues, and fainting spells. Oh my gosh. This is literally what I'm going through. It's so crazy how much I can relate to the book. For the first time ever, I prioritized myself, started my own healing journey as I show up for myself and my own needs. Day after day, my life completely transformed. I felt a sense of purpose. I was taking care of my body, and I was finally processing all trauma and wanting from my past that I previously distracted myself from. Soon I started teaching others how they could do the same. As a global community of self-healers formed over the years, millions of people from around the world and from all walks of life joined this empowering movement. Within every humans are habits that trap us in cycle, misery, pain, and self-destruction. Within each of us is the ability to show up every day, leaving behind those habits and no longer serve us and stepping into the highest version of ourselves. Within each of us, the ability to trust ourselves enough to leave dysfunctional relationships and to find a safe and secure love. Within each of us is the ability to optimize our drama and begin to live life on purpose. Within each of us is the ability to feel confident and power as we begin consciously creating a life of our own terms. As your guide on this journey, I have to be transparent. This isn't going to be easy. You're going to see parts of yourself that you have been hurt, betrayed, and abandoned. A lot of emotions will begin to bubble to the surface, and some may wash over you all at once. Oh my gosh. So this kind of scares me a lot, because one thing I've realized with healing and trauma and all that stuff, it's that it drains so much of me, but it's very well needed. Maybe one day I will make a video of my trauma. Of course I won't go into details, it's triggering, so yeah. But for now, let's work on each other. I was gonna say on each other, but let's work on myself, yourself. Let's hope this book helps us, and so far I think I'm gonna enjoy this book a lot. And oh my gosh, I'm lost. If you're new to inner work, some of the concepts in this book might be things you never thought about or talked about with friends or family. That's okay. At some point, we're all new to this, and everyone goes through the feelings of doubt and fear, so you're not alone. In order to transform our lives, we have to get comfortable with gently pushing ourselves out of the comfort zone. Our comfort zone is what's familiar to us. In this journey, you'll learn that what's familiar isn't always in line with what is best for us. The more we show ourselves that it's safe to leave the familiar, what we know, the more we open ourselves up to growth and expansion that are always available to us in the moment. I designed this book to be completely self-guide. It can be used on your own pace, and all the exercises can be completed whenever you feel the most comfortable. If you need to take breaks, take them. There's really no wrong or right way to do the work. You're more than welcome to bring these exercises into therapy, share them with friends, or complete them with a partner who wants to begin their own journey. It is important to feel total agency to choose what's best for you. Recovering our power to choose is foundational for each of us. I believe new paradigm is coming to mental health that assure in these pages, I've laid the foundation, and you will become the builder of your future. And even if it may be hard for you to envision it right now, it's okay. If you can't make out the details, all you need to do at the moment is the belief that you can change. Everything else will come with this practice, and thousands of people from every walk of life have created profound transformation with the foundational tools are presented in this book, and now you can too. Now, let's take a deep breath and let's begin. So, I really don't want to leave. I don't want to have my videos long. So, I'm just gonna sorry, I'm just like thinking, but something also distracted me. So I think I'm gonna make another video with how to get started, or maybe I can read this part. How to get started. Begin with the intention setting exercise on page 12. Okay, so I guess I'm going to page 12. This exercise sets the tone for this journey. It's important to take the time to complete it. So I'm gonna check out page 12. Set your intention. Okay. So, yeah, this seems to be a little bit long for me to read to set the intention. So what I will be doing is then I will make another video. I will actually make another video. I'm gonna have to divide it in two, so you guys can kind of read with me and read along. I think this would be like the perfect thing to do. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and if I found you, it's because it needed to find you, my friend. So thank you so much for joining in this journey with me, and again, it's okay not to be okay, and let's meet ourselves. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that this helps you in some way, and the same way that it helps me. And let's have the intention to break cycles and not to be in flight and fight mode, and just be okay.